Well, next time on Let's Play The Legend of Dragoon, we're going to head through the forest south of Celeste and enter Hellena Prison. See you later. Hey guys, Riker Rider here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Dragoon. We are going to head through the forest south of Celeste and get on our way to Hellena Prison in an effort to recover Shana. There are a handful of item boxes that we can get here, as well as a traveling merchant who can explain a couple things to you. What does this guy even have? I think he just has a bunch of mundane items. Yeah, healing potions, status recovery. I don't think I need any of this. I don't care for charm potions at all because they inhibit your character's growth. I mean, I guess they're more out of convenience than anything. This guy just explains how to use attack multiplier items, which I already explained how to do in the previous update. And this forest and the prison hands you more than enough items. Watch the arrow above Dart's head. As it turns from blue to yellow to red, you get closer to an encounter with an enemy. Once the arrow's been red long enough and you've been traveling, you'll get into a battle. What new enemies await us in this forest? None of them very threatening, of course. We have... what do we have here? A berserk mouse and an assassin cock, looks like. We're going to take out the one that has less HP first. Although I don't think it matters, because these guys should both drop in one hit. I believe there's one enemy in here that takes two. And that'll wrap things up this battle. It may seem like we're leveling up quickly, but once you get out of Hellena, the levels will come very, very slowly. This game really discourages you from level grinding, and it's kind of annoying, to be honest, because some of the fights get rather difficult. 20 gold? Yeah, unfortunately gold is kind of at a premium in this game, especially early on. You won't have a ton of extra money. You'll be able to buy upgrades at towns, but not much else. Well, that reminds me, I should probably talk about the additions soon. I guess I'll do that when I get to Hellena. It'd be nice to take a break there. Dart gained another level after that battle. Huh, wonder why he just ran away. How many years ago was this? I want to say 5. I can't remember everything from this convoluted story. Oh wait, it's a JRPG. It's gotta have a convoluted story. You'll also get into encounters on the world map at a fixed rate. And here's a new enemy, Trent. They have high physical defense, but since we don't have magic items to spare, there's not much we can do but just attack him. We'll get more options later. Great, a magic item. These hurt early in the game when you don't have a lot of HP. And just like other enemies, or just like the encounter bar rather, enemies' HP arrow, when you select them, will change color as their HP decreases. If the arrow is blue, they have greater than 50% HP. If they have a yellow arrow, they have between 25 and 50% of HP. And if the arrow is red, they have less than 25% HP. This is a good way to gauge how far you are in a battle. Alright, we've made it to Hellena Prison. Now the only question is, how are we going to break in? The 3 steps to a jailbreak. Breaking in, finding the girl we want to break out without getting noticed, and then breaking out. Aha! That's how we're going to get in. But before we go into the prison, I want to go over a few game mechanics, including what's in the menu. 7 menu commands, all of them pretty basic. All the stats are pretty self-explanatory. Speed in this game does not determine turn order. Instead, it determines the frequency of turns the character gets. And I like that. That is a much better way to implement speed than straight turn order. You can hold up to 255 pieces of equipment that are currently not equipped on party members, and you can hold up to 32 consumables. That 32 consumable limit will quickly be an issue, but you're never going to fill up your inventory for equipable items, even if you don't sell anything. Was armed a translation error? Because that seems like a really strange name for an equip command. The addition menu lets you change what your active addition is. As you use additions, they will level up and get more powerful. They can level up to level 5, so you'll need to use an addition successfully 80 times to max it. Now, I could change to the other edition, but I don't want to until this one is maxed, for reasons that you will find out a bit later. The edition column shows how many action commands there are in the edition. The SP column indicates how many spirit points you will receive. Spirit points don't matter right now. Damage percent indicates how much damage, and each edition has its own experience, like I said before. The replace command lets you replace party members, but we don't have any other party members. This lets you change some commands. I might change the morph command to short later. Depends on how much you guys want to see some eye candy. And down here's how you say it. Alright. Now let's catch up to that cart and see if we can't not hide in it to get in here. Food. When you see the yellow action icon over Dart, you'll want to press the cross button to get out of the way. Out of all the times that I've played the game, I've never actually found out what happens if you fail to press the action command when the guard is inspecting the vehicle. I am guessing it gets you into an encounter, but I'm not sure. I can't test absolutely everything with just 3 test runs. Excuse me. Love this music track. I really love all the music in this game. It's just superb. I can't even remember who did the music for The Legend of Dragoon anyway. There's one thing that's very special about Hellena Prison. All of the encounters in Hellena Prison are fixed. There are no random encounters here. And let's take out this warden before he gets word to the rest of the prison wardens that there's somebody trying to break in. The Hellena wardens are much tougher than the enemies in the forest. And they will take, I believe, 2 successful additions to destroy. I don't like spark nets, they hurt. And if you miss an addition, these guys will take 3 hits to kill. But it's not a huge deal, because at level 3 you have plenty of HP and your healing potions recover a lot more. Isn't this the same merchant from the forest? Apparently not, or he would have said something, but it sure looks like the same merchant. Hey, if you're a merchant, could you sell me some items? Yeah, you can buy a couple items from this guy if you want. I'm actually going to go ahead and purchase 1 Angel's Prayer and a couple of Spark Nets, because I think I've got plenty of healing potions. Yeah, I do. Gold is very scarce during the first half of the first disc, so spend your money wisely. You won't get a lot of it. If you do get caught by one of these guys, if you don't want to fight them, one thing you can do is you can run away from one onto another screen. And I don't think did I want to go this way yet? Yeah. Okay, Shana, where are you? Now, one thing you may want to be wary of in here is saving your game, because once you go in this place, it's very difficult for you to get out. You may want to consider saving in a new slot. Well, there should be a couple items in here. If we sneak around these guards. There's one here. Oh! I was going to say, we picked up a new piece of equipment from that item box. Is it better than what we have? Oh wait a minute, that's not even for Dart. That's for another character we're going to pick up later. I'm being stupid. I believe this chest just says 50 gold, yeah. That should be all the chests down here. Okay, that's enough dirtling around. Let's get out of this place. Now, one thing about Stardusts is none of them are in places that you only go to a limited number of times. None of them are permanently missable, thankfully, unlike the Red Jewels and Illusion of Gaia. That's the closest thing that this reminds me of. There should be something over here. Oh, I guess this is one of the holding areas. Hopefully Shana's here. Oh, I guess they do keep POWs. Monster? Hmm? Okay, one, how did he break out of the jail? And two, how does he have a weapon? I thought they had a confiscatory specifically for weapons and other things that they don't want people to, they don't want people having while in prison. Wow, this guy's good. Maybe. But you're not going to find out because you're dead. The sill? So you're with the rebels, huh? Yay! Well, that takes care of those guys. I'm here to rescue a girl. Awesome! Yay, party members! Well, it's called Hellena for a reason. Huh, you think like a soldier. The soldier that you are. Now, Lavitz is an awesome guy. But before we head out to the other prison tower and pick up a couple other things, let's go through this place. There are actually a handful of items we can get here in the prison. This place loops around in a circle, so it should be pretty straightforward finding everything. We get a spark net. That'll be useful. Oh, one other thing. Oh, that's useful. That's a useful piece of information. Lavitz has different stats than Dart because he's a different character, obviously. He's more suited towards physical attacks, so don't use your magic items with him. Right, Frugal's not afraid of even killing his own men. He'll throw away a prisoner's life at his whim. Of course, they don't mean anything to him. Nobody means anything to him. He even wanted to kill that messenger from the Empire. What a ruthless guy. I believe that's everywhere. Alright, that takes care of that guy. Oh, here's the prison tower. Oh, it's locked. Yeah, now where is the key? There should be a key around here somewhere. Oh wow, this room has a lot of soldiers in it. Yeah, we're not going to be able to go here on this visit. We're going to be making a second visit to Hellena a bit later in the game. Aha! There's the key to the prison tower. And we get the key to Shana's cell. I guess getting rid of Frugal wouldn't be a bad idea either. That way we wouldn't have... Because being in jail is bad enough. We don't need a warden that just randomly murders people. Alright, that did the trick. Shana, where are you? You're around here somewhere. That's not Shana, but 20 gold's useful. Remember that for later. we are. Well, time to silence these. Okay, now those guys are taken care of. Oh. Oh, hi there, Shana. Aha, there we go. Now, why would they put such a sweetheart like her in prison? Oh, wait. Because she's the mysterious girl trademark. No, not the mysterious girl from FF4 The After Years. She's not that evil. I still haven't gotten around to beating that game. Of course, that's because I've had other games to play, other things to do, trying to get my channel rebooted, a bunch of other messy things. Come on, Shana. Before the guards come back would be nice. Hey, Dart, you took a little bit too long. After that battle, Dart gained a level, which I am going to probably need for the next fight. Ah, Lavitz, you have a sense of humor. And there's randomly a bow lying around. Where does she get her ammunition from, anyway? I guess she has grown up. Are you calling Dart a fool, Lavitz? And we have another party member, Shana. See, he just randomly offs people he doesn't like. Oh. Silly translators. From what I hear, the translation wasn't top-notch at all in this game. Now, while we're here, let's go ahead and raid the prison, because clearly we have time to do that with all these guards. With all these guards on our tail, and the prison at high alert. Clearly we have time to do all this. I believe the rest of the boxes here are just money chests. Yeah, these aren't even proper cells. These are like caves. This reminds me of the story in the paper I heard of a guy being held in a cell for I forget what it was, some investigation. The guy was actually innocent, but they held him in a cell for 5 days and forgot about him. No food, no water, no nothing. It was ridiculous. You won't believe how much money he's suing the state for. Well, in any case, while I'm here, I guess I can go over the other characters. Where is it? Shana actually has no addition, which is why I don't like using her. Especially not until about halfway through the first disc. She's your magic character. You're going to want to use any magic items with her because they'll do a lot of damage. She's also fast, so she effectively serves as your medic for healing items. In any case, I think this will about wrap it up for the video. Next time on Let's Play The Legend of Dragoon, we're going to see if we can't not track down the head warden and teach him a lesson for capturing Dart's girlfriend. See you next time!